My new life journey begins after this truck. Good?
Old brick, winter air, steam rising from the square, footsteps on a worn stone stair. I was only looking for a place in the City Mission of Schenectady.
When I got here at City Mission, this is the TV room where new guys come in and start their journey. TV room, I made it up here to the Alpha dorm where my true housing began here at the City Mission. Moved on to the Truth dorm. This is where I started the second part of my journey here at the Truth dorm. So this here is the Omega dorm. After a lot of hard work, this is where they bring the guys that have been here a while and proven their worth here at the mission. This is the Omega dorm. Cut.
We're here to talk about Gary Marx. And Gary came in broken, like most of us did. Gary was living in a truck. He was coming around hanging out before he got in here. He wasn't a resident here, but we thought he was, so we let him hang out in the cafe and do certain things. Gary has excelled in every aspect here at the mission, between doing dishes and working the cafe, now working the front desk. He's leadership not only in classes, but he's also leader with the mission work programs, which I value what he does for me and the work that he does. Gary is going to be a success, and he's doing very well. We all love him here.
This is one of my many jobs I also had here at the mission. This is the red box where we accept donations. Cut. This is where I made my bones here at the City Mission. My first real job at the mission, doing dishes. Cut. You take a coffee, sir?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. We don't have any hot chocolate. We'll get some coffee.
Take a chocolate.
All right.
Hot chocolate right there.
Here you are, sir. Thank you for coming to the cafe. Cut. Here you are, sir. Thank you. God bless. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling City Mission. This is Gary speaking. How can I help you? Yeah, sure. Okay, one moment. Cut.
Thank you, man. I work here. I volunteer here. My job is ambassador for the City Mission, doing work. And I gave Gary came through the City Mission and came in as a resident. And I'm trying to help him work in the kitchen and learn how to do his job here and everything. I'm so blessed to know him as a friend, and I'm here to support him with everything that he do.
Officer Will Balter, Schenectady Police Department. I come here to the mission every day just to connect with the guys, and one of the guys I connected with was Gary. It's been such an awesome honor to see Gary grow here in this program, from basically avoiding me in the beginning to now talking with me every day, and I see the leadership he provides to the other guys here, and it's awesome. I wish nothing but the best for him.
Riggy, I'm a resource navigator / behavioral health technician over at the City Mission of Schenectady. I've had the privilege of working with Gary since he got here. He came the first couple of days and stuck with it to get into the program, and ever since then he's really blossomed and shown his dedication and tenacity to stay sober and do as much as he can to give back while he's here at the mission. I've gotten to work with him on a one-on-one basis, as well as work with him as a team, and he really shows promise and dedication in whatever he does, and it's been a real honor getting to see him grow.
Hi, I'm Serena. I'm the clothing room coordinator. I run the free clothing room here on campus for our residents and our community. And I don't know what else to say.
All right, Belinda, go ahead.
Good morning, Gary. My name is Belinda. I work as a head chef in the kitchen. I'm opening tomatoes right now. I bother Gary at the cafe for coffee. He makes the best coffee in the whole mission. And yeah, I'm here all day for breakfast, not breakfast, but for lunch, for dinner.
Thank you, Belinda.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I met Gary when he came to City Mission. In fact, he was in need of a phone, and it took quite some time, but in the time that Gary and I have been working together, he successfully got a phone. He has insurance, health insurance. We have completed a Healthy Alliance screening and eligibility assessment and a social care plan, so when the time comes we will be able to reach out for housing for him. Gary has been a joy and a pleasure to have around, and I am really happy for him in moving forward.
Hi, my name is Seth Franco. I'm the men's ministry leader for the front desk area and the Welcome Center. And I'm just happy to be a part of Gary's life. And it's been an amazing journey. I had the privilege of playing cards with him and hanging out and praying when he was just trying to get from sleeping in the truck to inside the mission. And I remember just praying and hoping he would, get through the intake process and get in. And he came up to me one day all sad and acted like he didn't make it, and then he was just teasing me he had gotten in. And it's just amazing to see from that first day when we prayed how God's just been answering all their prayers, and I'm so proud of you, Gary. I love you, and you're a real brother in God.
My name is Victor Harris. I am the Associate Executive Director of Campus Ministry at the City Mission, and I've been here for 3 months, and one of the impacting influences that I have seen in the men's program as far as our students is concerned is this young man named Gary Marx. He has proven himself to be faithful. There are some things that he is enduring, and I see that the attitude that he's had as he's approached these things have been beneficial. They've been uplifting and encouraging. And I'm just really excited about his future, and that he has allowed me the opportunity to come alongside him and journey with him. So I expect great things from Gary, just listening to how God has allowed him to redevelop relationship with his children and his ex-wife. It is truly a blessing to hear and to see God moving in his life and through his life. I always see him encouraging other students. He's going to be a leader and impactful in the mission. And so, yeah, I'm just really grateful to have the opportunity to get to know Gary, who he is, and have the wonderful privilege to journey alongside him as he seeks a life of health and well-being, and to be effective and impactful in the community.
My name is Ashok Aaron. I'm one of the staff here at the City Mission in Schenectady. I work with Gary Marx, who's a towering presence in our welcome desk. Real blessing to the shift that wherever he comes, whether it's the first shift, second shift, he is a presence. He is a blessing to us as well as to the community that comes to our doors. Thank you.
Lawrence McIntyre, a mission work specialist here at the City Mission in Schenectady. I met Gary Marx when he first walked in. He didn't look very good. He was very upset, downridden, very downtrodden. He had a hard time accepting that daily life was easily achievable. After a few showers and a few nights stay at the City Mission, he looked a lot better, his mood improved dramatically, and he was starting to make progress. Now we're 3-4 months in, and Gary's made remarkable progress. He's an assistant at the front desk, he helps out in the kitchen, and he makes very good progress in classes. I'm very happy to see progress Gary has made has been remarkable, and I'm happy to see his journey continue at the City Mission. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. My name is Ken Maella, and I'm one of the volunteers here at the Mission.
and I've had the blessing and the privilege of knowing Gary in the time that I've been here, and we've gotten to know each other better each time, and I know he's going to do well as he moves ahead. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Eric. I work at the Wellness Center. I'm a psychotherapist. And I've known Gary for, I guess, about 6-7 months now. With his permission, I'd like to share that it didn't go as smoothly as it's going now in the beginning. And then all of a sudden, one day, he came to my door and knocked on it and walked in, and I thought he was going to turn the tables over, but he didn't. He extended his hand and apologized for his behavior. The apology wasn't necessary, but he gave it anyways. And I was impressed with him at that moment. And so far, he's continued to impress me. That's what I got.
My name's Al Articolo. I'm the Chief of Hospitality at the City Mission. And Gary, what a good guy. Gotta love his perseverance to stick through some of the tougher systems where you don't give up, you keep on chomping away bit by bit, and that's how you get your life back. Transform, magnify. Gary's one of the best guys to show people how to do it.
My name is Tyrone Lynch. I'm the chaplain here at the City Mission, and Gary's a pretty cool guy. Gary come in and we do mentoring, and he's always want to find out different things about God, about the Bible, and looking for a clearer explanation. And Gary's also a guy in classes, you know, he participates, he pays attention, he asks questions, he gets involved, and he just want to learn and grow. And that's what we like here at the City Mission, people that are looking to become more and more like Christ.
Go.
My name is Mike Flannery. I am a shift supervisor, second shift at the City Mission of Schenectady, desk supervisor. And one of my other hats that I wear here is a spiritual mentor. And I actually met Gary Marx for the first time in that context. Well, I met him in the context of his intake, but then after that as a spiritual mentor. And what I loved about Gary from the beginning, and what I loved about being with Gary from the beginning, was that I got to see when his faith first came alive. I think when his faith first came alive, I got to see the moment that Gary saw how God had lined up things in his life to bring him here. From the people he met here to the experiences he had before coming here, how he saw that God was getting ducks in a row, that God was lining things up, and that God had a plan for him. And since then I've had the opportunity of watching his faith grow into a faith that has been able to sustain him through ups and downs, and I've been able to watch as he has matured into a man who not only takes care of his own recovery and then serves his family out of that recovery, but serves those who are hurting in the community out of his own recovery. And it's been a privilege and honor to know him, and I can't wait to see where God takes him next.
Family looks like. I love you guys. Cut.
I'm Mark Brucker. I am the director of the men's desk here at the City Mission, and I have had the privilege of having a chance to oversee Gary Marx, his efforts filling in at the front desk for us, and he's done a tremendous job. I'm on board for more of the same. I'd like to see Gary have an opportunity here over the next couple of months to continue to work and show what he can do, and maybe we can turn this into a profession for him.
I'm Robin Messick. I am the Chief Operating Officer at City Mission of Schenectady, and I'm here to talk about Gary Marx, our friend. So Gary's been with us for several months and has become a real part of our community. So every time that we have an event, he shows up, and he's right in the center of everything we do, making people laugh and being part of who we are. And he's really a blessing, and I'm very happy that he's here.
Hands that knew my hurt by name, eyes that saw a spark in the flame. Every story of Schenectady.